What is up, guys? We are back on the Starion. I know it has been a while since we brought any updates about the Starion, since I said we were going to take it to paint. Well, that didn't work out. I mean, we were getting the car. We are getting the car ready for Spocom. We did run into quite a few, more than a few, issues with getting the car painted, getting the car done, getting everything that we need to get done by Spocom time. Our painter fell through. She dropped the ball this time. It's the same painter that did paint our Evo. Not that she wasn't able to paint it, it's just that the time frame that we gave her was not going to be enough time. So for the amount of work, I guess, that needed to be done to the Starion. So we had to go with plan B. And see, Jericho's prepping his new bumper. This is a period correct lower half of the bumper. Our previous one, I guess, would be from a earlier year style that goes straight down. This one has the little lip on it. So, and once again, no, we are not painting the Starion ourselves, because even if we were going to, we wouldn't have enough time, because we are leaving tomorrow. So I'm not sure when you guys are going to see this, but Spocom is in 2 days from now. So today is Thursday. We are leaving Friday night. So that's about all the time we get to finish it off. Yep. So what I'm tasked with is actually installing coilovers onto our Starion. So as you can see here, we are using MaXpeedingrod coilovers. These coilovers themselves are actually intended for a Lancer Evolution 4. And then what obviously they are not a bolt-in affair. So see, there's a original one with its tube. So what we had to do is actually cut down the tube to only have about 2 inches showing here. And pretty much I'm prepping the sides, and then our MaXpeedingrod coilover threading actually goes ahead and slips right over there. So I'll go ahead and weld this up and reassemble it. We did purchase Starion upper strut mounts, pillow ball, that we did purchase from Legion Motorsports. So I'll be putting any information in the comments, or I'm sorry, in the description below. But yeah, and that's pretty much all we have to do for the fronts, and then move on to the more difficult rears, and I'll show you why. But anyway, so plan B on Starion was to actually have it wrapped. So, and we did so. So hold on, here's a slow reveal here. Slow. Look at that. Look. It is now a midnight blue. So we have posted the picture on Instagram. A lot of people thought we did get another vehicle, but no, it is the same vehicle. It is wrapped. So, and we went ahead and wrapped the wing in carbon fiber as well. We haven't reinstalled all the little window trims and the other 2 pieces to the wing. So, but they did a really good job. So I will also leave the people who did the wrap, and they did like an embossed, look at these, S&B Auto Salon. So I'll go ahead and put their information. They do a pretty good job at a great, actually a great price. So, I'm going to move into the inside too. We've got all this extra stuff that we've been doing here. You can see we do have a genuine Spocom steering wheel. We also have the pedals to go with it. And also we have our Spocom R333s. Very nice. Our brackets that we had are actually a custom bracket by Wedge. It's a company out of Utah, and they're pretty much made to order. They are more intended for Recaro, but if you give them a call, they will drill the holes to whatever seat you have. So they didn't have them off the shelf for Spocom. They do carry Starion brackets to accommodate brides, Recaro, even NRG, but not Spocom. So you would actually have to call them, tell them what model you're using, and they'll be able to drill them for you. And that way everything just bolts in. We also got matching Spocom harnesses. And later on, we'll go ahead and move to the back, and I'll show you what we got going on back there. And that's about it. Oh, we got a double-din stereo now. Very cool. It's looking a lot better. Looking way, way better. Oh, we move the engine. Engine's still our K24. There's a few more shiny things on here now. we had the turbo compressor housing polished. We had our intake manifold repolished because I don't know if anyone's ever noticed, but there was quite a few scratches on the top. I don't know how those got there, but so yeah, so we're pretty much just cleaning up all over the engine bay. I think we're gonna probably redo our valve cover. We got some new fasteners and some new hardware to kind of dress it up a little bit more. But right now, I got little carbon fiber accents. Carbon fiber accents on the headlights, and then also on the little side vents right there are also wrapped in carbon fiber. So we put it all together. You know, obviously, I'll go and show you guys. But like I said, for now, I'm moving on to the coilover. So as soon as I get that on welded up, I gotta go ahead and probably scuff this up a little bit more. As soon as I get that welded up, I'll show you what it looks like. Alright guys, this is actually the second one. So the first one, Jericho is painting. I did have to remove the tab for the brake line. This is for the brake line mount. So just went ahead and welded on there real quick. Weld's looking not too bad. So it is definitely tough to get behind this area with the welder. But just a little patience and a lot of prep. Just make sure you get off all like this paint and grime that was on it. So it's sanded it back with some sandpaper as much as I could, and seemed to be welding up okay. Alright, cool. So Jericho's going to be painting this one. I'm going to go ahead and start reassembling the one that he had already painted, and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright guys, I'm about to change our top. This is a Legion Elite Motorsports Starion pillow ball strut mount. So these do accommodate the MaXpeedingrods pillow ball, so they're pretty much the same. So we're just going to take off the evolutions here. 5mm. Right there. And keep the rounded part going inward towards the engine. So that means it'll go this way. Yeah, see? Then I can go ahead and put the Allen heads in there, and then we're gonna have camber adjustment now. So we'll see how far we can go into camber. Okay, and this is it assembled in the tube. As you can see, it looks really nice. I mean, definitely a real coilover kit. Very good. So we went ahead and installed the right side in already. You can see. Look at that. Friggin' awesome. So we got 26-way adjustables. Very good. So right now I have the height matched. I measured pretty much the distance in between here and here, and also in between here and here for the preload. So we have it equally preloaded on both sides, and also the height is the same. So we're not sure if it's going to be too low, but unfortunately with these, we can't just unbolt. We can't just unbolt the two bolts normally, like on a normal strut, and twist it off. We have to take pretty much the whole thing out, more or less, or at least take the bottom steering knuckle out, which is here, and probably swing it out and try to rotate the whole thing downward. But there we go, not bad. So once again, MaXpeedingrods, Lancer Evolution 4. That is still that weldable sleeve that we have on there. That is also from the Lancer 4, the Evo 4. All we did was pretty much cut off the little earlets that go to the strut, or that go to the knuckle, and smoothing it out, take off all the paint, and so we can make it weldable, because they are steel, both front and back. So unlike some other ones, they might be aluminum, which is, you know, obviously won't weld to steel. So luckily, MaXpeedingrods happens to make the same inner diameter as the factory strut tube, so there's no play. It fits perfect. So then we have plenty of room for adjustment. Cool. So we're gonna go ahead and install that one now, so we can put the wheels on and drop it to the floor and see how much more or less we gotta adjust them. And there we go. Look at that. What do you guys think? Is that too low? Is that just right? It's fender matching perfectly on both sides. So we're cambering in pretty good. So got some room up in there. And it's pretty solid. I mean, look at that. I don't even know what setting it's on, but I know because it's preloaded, it shouldn't compress so much. So it should feel like a go-kart on the road. So yeah, your toe's definitely off. The toe's popping out quite a bit on this side. Look at that. Oh, cool. Is the steering wheel straight? A little bit. Okay. You like it? Is that cool?
Looks mean.
It does. It does.
That's what it really needed.
That's exactly what it needed. Cool. So I guess we're going to be moving on to the back and see what we can do about that. Alright guys, as you can see, it is another day. Today is Friday. We are supposed to leave for San Diego tonight, or today, and the Starion is not 100% done. So what we decided to do was actually not install the rear coilovers, because we know that's going to take quite a while to do. We did work late last night till about midnight, 12:30, somewhere around there. There's just so many little things that needed to get done to this thing that we really had absolutely no idea. So like I said, we will eventually install the rear coilovers for it. There's plenty more events and shows that we can attend, that we will attend. So this is pretty much how we're going to take it. So once again, let me go ahead and show you actually what we did in the back. This one. So what we did was we actually made a combination harness bar, strut bar, rear trunk area stabilizer bar, whatever you'd like to call it. And I just had Jericho sit inside so we could fit him for his Spocom harness, so we can adjust them properly. Pretty good?
Yep.
Good and tight?
Ready to race.
Ready to race.
I want some.
We have the other one right there for a passenger.
Yeah, she's not gonna make it.
She's not gonna make it? Okay. She didn't make the last one either.
She always disappoints.
Yeah. Oh well. You still have Starion.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I mean, ultimately, I mean, we're gonna go down. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be an experience. I've never been to a Spocom event before. I mean, to me, the car looks great. I mean, definitely. Whatever.
I hit the door. I almost lost balance. That's what happens when you get exhaustion.
Yes.
Fixing.
Yes. So, yeah, Starion. To me, the Starion looks great. I mean, you figure from when we first got this car, we never would have dreamt of being where we're at right now with it. So, right? We got to be thankful for that. So, win or lose, it's all right. We already won.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. We already won. So, we already won because I know.
It actually looks great.
No, it looks nice. It looks really good. Because we won because I know out there we have inspired a lot of people to do weird stuff with their cars.
These things inspired a lot of people too.
Oh yeah, those, especially these, right? So engine looks great. Engine looks even more shinier than it ever has before. We didn't get around to doing our stainless steel intercooler piping, but like I said, it's not the end of the world. It's still the beginning for Starion. So there's plenty more shows or events.
5 more.
There's 5 more.
5 more.
5 more.
Well, 4 because we're not gonna make one.
Right, and that's what, Race Wars.
Race Wars.
Race Wars.
We're not gonna make it. But we'll make the rest of the season.
Yeah. So very cool. So yeah, we're pretty much gonna wrap it up here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave any comments you have below, or like always, let your hate flow. And once again, we thank you for everybody that's followed this build from day one, once again. And for all the comments and for all the people who subscribed. Keep them coming. And even some of those hilarious hate comments too, right? We asked for it.
We love it.
So, all right, everybody. Well, I'm going to end the video here. I don't know when I'm going to have a chance to post this video up. It'll probably be when we get back on Sunday. We'll also have another video from the actual Spocom event as well. So, anyway, well, wish us luck. Yeah, we'll see you there.